Welcome back to another episode, guys. My name's Kevin, and today we've got a sick fishing mission ahead of us. But first things first, coffee. We got some waves, Have a go at that. What an awesome morning. Finally, we got a bit of swell here in Galicia. So good to see. This is exactly the kind of whitewater that these bream love to hunt in. So today might be a great day for fishing. First things first, let's have some coffee and some breakfast. That is a steep drop off right there. Water is almost bubbling. I'm gonna go in with all of that coffee. Yeah, it's early. Ooh. How's the spot for a cup of coffee? Oh no, a bit of coffee on my bread. Never hurt anybody. A little bit of butter. Nothing like a little fried egg breakfast on the rocks just before we get started with an awesome fishing mission. Take a look at that. While that egg is frying up, how about a little sneaky cast? All right, nothing there. That's okay. That looks great. Ooh, what more could you ask for? Nice fried egg on toast, bit of coffee to wash it down. Have a look at that yolk. Oh man. Oh no, last piece. All right, breakfast done. I'm gonna smash this coffee and we're gonna get fishing. Today, the plan is we're gonna be walking along this rockline coast, casting at all the little beaches, all the little spots, trying to see if we can get our hands on something decent. Now, I did buy worms at the vending machine, classic vending machine worms, but today what I want to do is I want to use a jig head with a little bit of a 2-inch camo worm. They're actually 6-inch camo worms, but I'm going to be cutting them in half and just casting them into all these little gullies, into all these little pools. Works really, really well in SA. I don't see why it can't work here. So let's finish up this coffee, let's get into it. All right, we're coming up on our second spot. Now, one thing to always pay attention to when fishing on the rocks, especially when there's a bit of swell, is if the rocks are wet, they're getting wet for a reason, so always be careful where you're standing. If the rocks are wet, pay attention, never turn your back on the swell. So I think what I want to do is I want to head to that little point right over there, seems dry, and cast out into this bay, into this gully. We've got the 2-inch camo worm right over there. Today we've got our long rod, still ultra flexy, ultra light, 7-foot, 15-pound braid, down to 12-pound leader. Hopefully that's going to do the damage today. You don't want to miss the first cast in the new spot. And look what I see here. Some sort of a rod holder. It's good news. It means people fish here, so there might be fish. All right, first cast. Oi! Jeepers! All right, we definitely had a take there. Wow, okay, whatever it was smashed our camo worm. Let's put on another one. These are the guys. Here we go, right back out there. Oh! We are definitely getting bites. We are getting absolutely smashed up on these gulp camo worms, but nothing is stuck just yet. I'm gonna try a bit of a shorter piece. See if that encourages a hookup, just like that. Oh yes! Okay, we got a fish. We got a fish. We have got a fish. Okay. What is that? What is that? No ways. Oh man. It's a damn stinker. Oh, it popped off. He popped off. Alright, thank goodness. He popped off. But where is he? We don't want to leave him high and dry. Okay, I see him. Cannot believe I'm saving a stinker. Woo. There he is. I think he's gonna be fine. He just needs one big wave and he can get it. Come on. Come on. Yes. The wave's got him. He's back out. First fish. It's a stinker. Not a great fish at all. Woo. Right, we better get out of here. I've got to take my own advice. So we got our first fish. I don't think you got a really good look at it. It's what they call around here a bogger. Call it a stinker. Smells absolutely terrible. I can't believe it went for that little 2-inch camo worm. This is what he went for. I was kind of under the impression that they were more of like little bait thieves, but actually they're quite predatory. They go for these jigs. So let's have a couple more casts around here and then we're gonna head to a new spot. Oh yes, okay, that's a fish. That's a fish. That's a fish. Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh no. Ah. It's another stinker. It's another stinker. Oh. Come on, buddy. Putting the rod holder to good use. We got a stinker on our hands. Pliers. I cannot believe how aggressive these damn stinkers are. Oh no, oh no. Oh, that stinker took a long slide to freedom. Whew. But he made it. Ah, that beautiful sun is just poking its head out of those clouds. Whee. Something definitely had to go. Oh yes, okay, we got a fish. Okay, okay. All right. What is it? What is it? It feels kind of stinkery. Ah! Oh man, what was that? Damn it. Oh, okay. I think I might be on bottom. Oh no. Oh no, that's moving. Might be seaweed. That is definitely moving. Let's tighten up on him a little bit. Oh man. Okay, came off. What was that? All right, new spot. So I don't know if the GoPro picks it up pretty well, but there's this weird kind of foggy haze in the air. The sun is trying to come out over there, but it's got this eerie, foggy, gloomy kind of look to it. Now we are missioning around these rocks today, that's for sure. But I'm heading to a new spot, and I wanted to go around onto that side of there. But you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. A massive wave came over and just washed over all of these rocks. So good thing I waited, and just to see where the rocks were wet and what was going on. But where these rocks meet those rocks, there's a deep gully over here, deep channel, and I'm sure there must be some bream or something hiding around there that'll take the camel worm. Have a look at this. Take a look at that deep gully over there. I wanted to stand on that side, but the waves are breaking over these rocks over here, so definitely not safe. So I'm going to stand up on this ledge here and just kind of dip it down there, perfectly safe, and hopefully we can get our hands on something interesting. Let's check it out. Okay, here we go. Now we don't want to get too close to the edge because that'll just be silly, but this is a perfectly good spot to do a bit of casting from. Oh man, this is exciting. First cast into the unknown pool. They said it'd get right down to the bottom. Don't know how deep this is. Okay, we got something, but I think it's weeds. Oh yeah, weeds. All right, that spot, a little bit too sketchy and nothing happening either. So cut my losses and we're gonna move to another spot. Now, you may have noticed I'm heading back in the same direction. Absolutely correct. This place is known as Costa del Muerte, the coast of death. And with the swell like this, there's not very many safe spots to fish. So I did see a couple spots along the way here that I kind of moved past because I wanted to check out what was a little bit further, but we're gonna go back to them. What a way to spend the morning, man. Oh yeah, that's what it's all about.
I'm on the move, out into the break.
We gotta find another spot. All right, basically we're kind of back at the first place we were fishing, but on the opposite side of the gully. So I've put on a fresh camo worm and let's see if we can get something. Alrighty, that is that. All right guys, well, a fun morning fishing. Time to get back though. Really something different fishing with this little camo worm rather than the usual, the bait, the worms, the vending machine worms. And I must say I quite enjoyed it. It adds a different element to the fishing, a little bit of suspense, a little bit of surprise, and I kind of like that. So I think I'm going to do a little bit more. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me do a little bit more fishing with lures and things like that, jigs around the rocks. And man, today the swell a little bit high, so we couldn't get to some of those spots that I really wanted to, but we're definitely going to do it in the future. What an awesome morning. Thanks so much for joining me for this mission. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you had a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on the next one.